when it's like 23, 24, 25 degrees Celsius, obviously. In the sane world, we use Celsius. It'd be kind of fun to ride through here with a bike, a mountain bike or something. Whoa, whoa, almost fell in the water. Wow, that would have been good content. Even more of an opening over here. Big long log. Another great spot for filming. It's definitely a perfect time of day to come for a stroll. And yeah, you'll notice that the trees are a little sparse right now, and that's just because it's the beginning of spring. So everything's not growing in yet, but give it about 3 weeks to a month and it's going to be fully green and so overgrown over here. So you actually usually have to fight through the bush to get where you want to go, even though there's some paths cut. Yeah, go out on the path here for a little bit. Yeah, it's beautiful out here today. It's Friday, so a lot of people have kind of just finished up work probably and getting a start on their weekend. Yeah, I like going down this path over here. It's actually the creek bed. When the water level's higher, it's all water through here, as you can see. It looks like the bottom of a creek, right? Wow. That sun is beautiful this time of day. Between 6:30, 7 o'clock, in that range. Yeah, I think I might start adding these kind of walks to some kind of a vlog. What do you think? Have a look at these paths here. Like I say, this is all super overgrown normally, but this path that you see cut here, it's still, you can navigate it. You get the bugs and stuff like that. Not a crazy amount, but it is the woods, so you're going to get it. Yeah. I bet you can hear that. That's what's so nice about this. Like, you get that little bit of action there where you feel the turbulence of the creek, and then I can already feel that I'm entering into a much more quiet area over here. And even the creek itself, it calms down over here. I'm just battling to get around these trees. I should have got hiking shoes. I've got these shoes, and I'm probably going to mess them up. I'll have to give them a good cleaning afterwards. So, yeah, let's go just up here. I can get a little closer to the creek, and you can see how calm it is. It's like super, super calm. It's just so nice to come out for these little walks. And I do it personally all the time anyway. I might as well record them and bring you along with me. It is so nice. I could probably, I was gonna let you see the creek and how calm it is over here. Like, look at that. You wouldn't even know that it's moving. It looks completely still, but it's not. It's moving because you saw further back down there what happens when it goes down those rocks. Gravity does its job. This is my first time using this camera to do this kind of a thing. So I will get better. I'll look back at the footage and see, I've been twisting back and forth between the view out there and you watching me walk through the woods here. And I'll see maybe it's too much of me, but we'll see. Whatever it is, I will recognize it and I will get better. And if you come along with me on these hikes, then you'll get to see that, and you can always comment on what seems to be working, what doesn't. See, when I go this way, like I say, it's a little bit, you didn't see the busyness because I didn't turn on the camera, but it's pretty busy over there where you enter the park. And, when you come over on this side, most of the time, other than like crazy holidays, like I know Mother's Day is coming up in a couple of days, and I think it's going to be a really sunny day. It's going to be nuts down here. So when we walk this path, we will cross paths with people. It's not crazy. It's not, I say busy because I get the whole place to myself right now. And that's kind of how it almost always is. You definitely don't get that when you're up on the actual asphalt path, but that you don't want that. I mean, this is where other people are. You're going to pass them and say good morning or, hi or whatever. And you're not gonna mind that. But when you're down here, I don't even mind crossing paths with people here. Obviously, I'm not, antisocial or anything, so I have no problem with that. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like that. Not like it. They just prefer to be completely alone. But guess what? We are so alone over here. It's like our own little paradise. It's hard to believe. Like, listen. There's some people in the background. I don't hear traffic anymore. All I hear is the creek. Trying to shut up so you can hear that. But we are in the city. Actually, we're right on the border of technically Toronto, which is the part of Toronto. Toronto became like kind of this mega city. It has a bunch of other smaller cities that joined together and all went under the same municipality of Toronto. But this is technically, Etobicoke. / like half the park is like in Etobicoke and half the park is in Mississauga. So if you know Toronto or what we call the GTA, some people when you say GTA, they're thinking about the game. Around here, when we say GTA, we mean Greater Toronto Area. Mississauga and it's more of technically a suburb, not actually Toronto. But this is kind of where I live. It's right on the edge. So you just go for a walk and you're technically in Toronto. It's also where Pearson International Airport is, which is what everyone knows as the Toronto International Airport. technically called Pearson. So that being said, when we look up here, sometimes we are in the path of the airport. So we get some planes going across and then we get that little bit of noise. But to be honest, it's not bad and it's not all the time. I just walked over this? Did I really do that? I do not recall that. I was yapping. Whoa, whoa, almost fell in the water. Wow. That would have been good content for somebody, not for me. It'd be kind of fun to ride through here with a bike, mountain bike or something. Put it this way, like normally, for me, a really good temperature to be able to do things in the nice weather is like 23 degrees to about 26. And that's like non-water sports things. When you jump in the water, if you're swimming or at the beach or at a pool or something, definitely it's a different ball game. You want it. I want it sweaty because I love to just sweat and then jump in the water, cool off, come back out, let the sun just kind of get me all hot again, and then jump in the water. You know, some people don't like that. That's my thing. That's what I like to do. So when it's like 23, 24, 25 degrees Celsius, obviously, in the sane world, we use Celsius. So yeah, it feels a little chilly. If you're doing that, you're jumping in the water, jumping back out, and it's like 23 degrees, 24 degrees. Yeah, not quite hot enough. But actually, I guess my other point was that it actually feels about 23 to me. But in these kind of spots where it's a little bit of a valley, you're kind of like not exposed to the wind or anything like that. And the skies are absolutely clear. Look at this. Not a cloud in the sky. I guess I should mention I am using this DJI Mic Mini, but I saw that on the Osmo Action that it was registering when I tapped that, so obviously it is fine. Also, hold on one sec. Yeah, it does. When it's down to 10% battery, the little light on it, the LED light, turns red. And we're still on blue connection, which is what it does when I direct connect without a receiver, because the Osmo Action 4 has a built-in receiver. A bunch of you probably don't give a crap about that, but I like the sound of my own voice. Filmmakers, what could you do with this space? even more of an opening over here. Big long log. Now I know that I gotta go that way to get back out to where the bridge is, but I'm gonna go this way because it's just a little path to the creek again, just to see what it looks like on this end. So it's just, everything looks different right now. But like I say, we'll continue to do this, and then in 3 weeks to a month, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. And then we can cut back to some of this footage maybe and show the difference. Yeah, see now, the creek is moving a little more here, not as rapidly as that one spot that we saw, but you can see. And the sun's shining there, so in that glare, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bridge over there. We're gonna go over to that spot. Be interesting to see what shots work and don't. Like I say, I know, or I'm pretty sure this shot works. And it's just nice you can get good sound too with these things. So easy, just pop it on. Especially when it's already been paired with it before, it just instantly connects. And the screen tells you that it's connected, so you don't have to guess. You don't have to go deep into menus or whatever if it's already been set up. And then you got good sound. And like I say, the battery lasts forever, so. And the battery lasts quite a long time in the Action 4 as well. Plus I've got the combo kit where I've got the battery holder, which is a charger as well. Even one battery. I'm not even halfway through this battery. It's crazy. And it's not the first time I've used this. I've used this a bunch of times without swapping out the battery, and I'm still at 75% battery. I'm guessing because it doesn't have a number there on this side of the screen. It's just an image, but still looks like about 75, maybe even 80%. So we're not going anywhere as far as losing power and having the camera stop. Gone are the days of the old Canon and Sony cameras when you try to do these kinds of things and you'd be swapping out batteries 5 times in an hour. Let's see where we are here. Walk right out. Just gonna grab this for a sec. Just keep walking on all these rocks here. You know, I've been recording for 30 minutes already. Another great spot for filming. Well, I think I'm going to sign off now, so I will go for the rest of my hike with the camera put away. And thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next one.